Welcome back to the Free Spirit Tarot. I am Poetry. We are here going over our Chinese New Year readings for the 2026 year. I am going in reverse. We are on number 8, the goat that crossed over the line in the race for the Emperor. And we have 5 elements that are the goat consists of. My cards do show the sheep though. Depends on what Asian culture that we are talking about. Even though it is the Chinese New Year, they may change the goat to a sheep. The goat's the male, the sheep's the female. You know, pretty much how it works, I believe. I could be wrong. Anywho, so we have like 5 different groupings that we're going to go through. We have your home life, your personal life, your career, your love life, and your future. Then we're going to have some anchor with base, love, work, your wishes, general outlook, your immediate future, and then your overall future. There are things that we're going to discuss here with the tarot spread. This is a life spread that I'm using for our year ahead reading. It's not based on months. It's based on actual situations that you may encounter throughout the year. You also have a numerology reading that will come into play that I'm going to use to help with your health. I am not a doctor. This is just things you could focus on or possible problems that you may encounter throughout the year. And what I'm laying down now is the spread that was your personal life. This is your home life. The top card represents the current energy. This represents, this is the energy of the overall grouping. This is your current energy here. Next would be any issues that you may encounter. And that's your outcome. Okay? Same thing for your career. Let me move Chaco out the way. Your energy or who is affecting you, because it also could be a person and not necessarily an energy. Or then you have the current, the issue, and your outcome. I'm going to use this as the anchor. It's not one of my favorite decks, but it seems to be working. That's only because they changed the names on it. So your base I normally use with your personal, your love life, your work life, general, wish fulfillment, immediate future, overall. This is the advice for the overall reading. Love life. And you could be saying, I'm single. Okay, well, a couple of other readings that we have here. Future. It did address if you were a single person as well. Or if you were not looking for love at all, it addressed that too. Even with the work, if you're already retired, it addressed that. So we're going to be addressing it again. So again, this is for the goat. The year of the goat. We are currently in the year of the horse, specifically the fire horse that we're supposed to move with effortless vitality. So what we're doing is when we look at our elements, we're going to see how the element plays a factor in the year of the fire horse. Everything we do is supposed to be with purpose, supposed to be active in it. Be strong, decisive, be present in the moment. So this all here is going to change. The only thing that may change is your actual element and how it's going to be applied into that year. We're going to start off first with our personal. And we have the 8 of Cups. You are walking away from an emotionally charged era of your life. This is something that maybe had just been happening on a daily basis. It's time for you to move on. Don't look back. Don't pass go. It's time for you to move on. That's the energy of this current year for you in your personal life. Okay? You have new things to explore, new things to look forward to. This is your current situation. You've already made the decision that it's time for a change. Okay? Your actions are going to be well rewarded in your personal life by the choices that you're going to make. You are going to venture yourself out into the world. Put yourself on the world stage. The issue that you may be having is that Eight of Pentacles. Normally, you see that this may take a lot of hard work for you to make this change, to actually do the walking away. It's going to take a lot of hard work. It's going to take a lot of you. It's going to be seemingly draining at the same time. The outcome is there's new love abound. For your personal self, you're going to learn to love again. Now, whether you find a new love, maybe not on the agenda for you this particular year, but you're going to find it in yourself to love fully, love wholly, once you walk away from whatever that situation is. That could be a situation, could be a person, that could be a thing, but you're going to learn to love once again. It's there for you. It's written in the stars. Your home life. What's that we got going on here? The energy for your home life. Four of Pentacles. The need to build wealth. To hold on to it. To keep it safe from harm. That's your energy for your home life right now. The desire. Doesn't seem like it's going to happen for you. But this is going to be something that's going to be a daily adjustment for you. Learning how to do it on your own. Keeping yourself financially stable and sound, and mentally as well. Wheel of Fortune. I shuffled these cards. I really did. You're taking a chance. And that's what I'm showing here too. In your home life, there's going to be chances that you're going to be taking. You're trying to let fate decide what's going to go on for you. You're putting your trust and your spirituality into your mental growth, your spiritual growth, in order to get things done. What may be an issue for you, or what could be an issue for you, is this. I know I shuffled these cards. The temptations of others. Your lack of understanding as well. I bet I get the same thing I got in the last group. Oh, got the same thing, but that's okay. Got them in different orders. That's wow. But what's going to happen for you, your outcome for you, is that there's going to be a lot of emotional maturity from you walking away, a lot of emotional growth that you're going to endure. Your emotions will be more controlled. You'll be more balanced. You'll even be more diplomatic about how you go about doing things. Interesting. I'm getting that same cards. And I know I shuffled these cards. Let's go into your career. King of Wands. You're looking pretty good there. You're a natural born leader. You're very confident. You know, you're action oriented. You could possibly be a motivational speaker. You're leading a charge of something. I see you as being my King of Wands represents to me a Democrat. But you may not be a Democrat, but the type of leadership that the Democrat has, maybe you're more bipartisan if you're not a Democrat, or if you don't identify with specific political stance. I'm showing that you have the ability to be very diplomatic and have a very democratic sense of being for yourself, and when it comes to your career. Currently, Seven of Cups. Okay, currently the Seven of Cups. The confusion, any type of confusion that you have at work, it's going to be gone. You're able to test the waters a little bit. You may be able to not rush into certain things or endeavors at work, or even if you're trying to start your own business, what have you. Yeah, that confusion is going to be gone. Like I said, the emotional maturity there, you're really garnering it there this year by simply walking away, from things in your personal life, it'll carry over into your business life. What issues may you encounter though? Lovers. This is our second time getting the lovers here. So people may want to join forces with you. And that's not necessarily a problem, but it is an issue of something that's going to come up. There may be some new partnerships forming. New bonds that are being made. Like I said, the confusion is gone, so, it's not necessarily a bad thing. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Overall, you're not going to feel stuck in a situation. There won't be an excessive focus on possessions, things that you are normally pretty predictable, seemingly boring. That's going to change for you. All of that is, you're done with, over it. Okay. So I think that's a good outlook for you at work here. Let me go into your overall focus for your personal self. The Hierophant, your spiritual growth, your spiritual guidance. You don't really have a problem with channeling that. You don't have a problem with really channeling that at all. The choices that you need to make, they will be coming through clear for you. Okay. As far as work is concerned, Nine of Pentacles, the abundance is rolling on in. Happiness and contentment can be achieved. This is your overall outlook for the entire year. Happiness, contentment, and balance with your wealth, the success, the stability is there for you. Let's move on to your relationships. Seven of Wands. Again, we are knocking out that confusion. The rivals that you may have, the big egos, they are not going to affect you. You're going to cast them aside. It's a good outlook for you in love. You're not going to have to keep wondering if this person is for you, because like you see them with the clearer eyes, taking off those rose-colored glasses that you may normally wear. Currently you still had some little doubt. You're wondering if you should even invite love in. Currently you're at that place. But I'm believing, just based off of the overall energy for you here, that gonna knock those cobwebs down. Yeah. Let's see what we got going here. What issue may probably arise? Queen of Cups. Look at that there. Yeah, your intuition is gonna really kick in. You're gonna sit in your divine femininity, whether you're male or female or other. And this is a very emotional, mature time for you. Follow your intuition. Accept that you are understanding the feelings that are coming your way. Like once you made that decision to walk away from it, whatever was ailing you in your personal life, it's opening up doors for you in a lot of different avenues. Okay. What's your overall outcome? Look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. Success. You are embodying being the master of your finances, the master of your heart, your love, your emotions, having something that's dependable around you. So that worry that you're concerned with, I wouldn't worry. Somebody's going to show up for you and give you what you need. That emotional maturity and stability, the balance that you need. Your love outlook is looking great on this end here for your energy. It says overall in your love life, you're living the hermit life. So this is what I'm seeing is more about your spiritual growth overall, your overall focus. Once you focus on yourself and get you in check and learn to love you, all these doors are going to open up for you. All right, what we got here for your future? The Two of Pentacles, the desire to be indecisive. It's going to go out the window. The choices and decisions that you're going to make, it's going to be so clear. The choices and decisions that you make is going to be so clear. All that indecisive, it's going to go out the window. You're sitting in your own. You've mastered the maturity needed to grow and to better yourself. You're sitting in your own. What is glory? That's the term I was looking for. Your future, the Emperor. Currently, egos were getting in the way and pride. We talked about that earlier. That you're going to loose that pride and those egos and things of that nature here. That's what the current situation is that you were enduring. Strength card. Going to ease, not necessarily ease the boundaries, but let down your walls a little. You don't have to be so strong all the time. Somebody is coming in to emotionally support you. You have the ability to allow them to come in to emotionally support you. You have the ability to open up yourself and not be so closed off. That's the problem that you have. And then Knight of Wands is the overall outcome for your future. Normally, you're always on the move. You're taking risks. You appreciated that thrill of the chase, but now you're settling into what's meant for you. You don't have to keep chasing and looking at it, running after it. You don't have to keep doing that any longer. What's we got on the general and the general spectrum for you? The Nine of Cups, the worry is going away. Then those nightmares, those sleepless nights, those headaches, wondering what shoulda, coulda, woulda happened, that's going to dissipate. You're going to dry those out. Change is coming. Change is on the horizon. What's your overall advice for this entire read? Yeah, living your own truth. Recognize that you are the shit. Same thing I can say here in your future outlook. Recognize that you are the shit. You deserve to be loved. You're beautiful as you are. Don't need them necessarily. You want them, or you like to have them, but they're definitely going to love and need and want you. And this is not a front. All right, your wish fulfillment. Temperance, patience. Having a little more patience, having a little more temperance. Having a little more understanding, being calm. These are things that you have not been good with, but once you start working on yourself and learning to love who you are, all of that's going to start coming more naturally. Your immediate future, what you got going on for you? The Explorer of Cups. Yeah, there's going to be new beginnings, a new level of maturity and understanding that's going to lean your way. You're going to go out on a limb and try new things. It's free. It's free. Be a free spirit. It's the channel name, Free Spirit Channel. And for your overall, the Two of Pentacles, again, we're letting go of that indecisiveness. You're getting free of it. Notice that she looks like the hanged man in this situation. Everything that's got going on here, once you gain this new perspective, it could be very transformative for you. There's many factors that are influencing your situation. And this is why everything is going to be still in balance for you, even when it looks upside down. Okay. Okay, I told you in the beginning for the Chinese New Year, there's 5 elements. I just place these elements here on top of one of these piles, and I make that pile. Your particular elemental group, the focus for that group. So I just put them out here. For the personal group, the metal sheep or the metal goat. This is how we're moving into your personal life. There's going to be foresight and careful planning in order to make that seasonal change that you need. In order for you to walk away, don't just do so without thought, but don't hesitate. Just foresight and careful planning on how you make those moves. This is the one item that, not saying that none of these things will affect you throughout the year, but this is the main thing, your main focus on how you are going to be intentional in your life this particular year is moving with foresight and planning. In your home life, we have the earth goat or the earth sheep. For your home to get back into balance, you're going to return to your center. Ground yourself, center yourself. Don't let these people throw you off your game. Because, yeah, you got the King of Cups in waiting there for you. The emotional control, the emotions, the balance is out there for you. Just as long as you return to your center by grounding yourself. All right, for the career group, the wood goat, it says that you're a natural healer. Okay. You are a natural healer, so when you show up and show out at work, that's why these people are going to try to make new bonds and new partnerships with you, and decisions are going to be clear for you because you're on top of your shit this year. Yeah, your nature is your healer, so connect with nature. And once you learn to love that more, everything is going to come to you a lot easier in your love life. Wait and listen. Oh, that's a beautiful message. Considering that we have a lot of confusion here, and I said a lot of things are going to go out the window. I think all the things that used to affect you and used to bother you, it's going to go out and listen. Just all you do is wait and listen. Once you ground yourself, just wait and listen for your answers. It's bound. The love that you probably don't even expect is bound to come. All this water energy here is beautiful. All right, so your future, got to clear your blockage. Ain't that what we're doing here? We're clearing blockage, letting down the shield just a little bit, clearing the blockage, leaving all that childish shit behind, clearing the blockage. So we got going on for you on the fire side of things, the fire side of town. All right, next we're going to get into our numerology and then into our charms, just to give you a little bit more insight on the end of the year. All righty, let's get into our numerology for our health. I usually roll the die one time. See how many cards we're going to pull. The highest this dice go is 6. It's not 9. That's a 6. But that's a 9. That's a 5. It's a 3. It's 3. It's a 1. And a 5. Basically, I add the numbers up. I don't look at them individually as of right now. Just add the numbers up and break it down to a single digit number. So 14, 17, 20, 21, 26. 26 is 8. And we're looking at, you need to laugh a little bit more. This is going to be a year of laughter. Dance some, go to see some comedy shows, check out some new books. Anything that's going to get you out of your head. That's what you want to do this particular year. That's your medical advice for this year. If you smoke, cut back or stop altogether on your smoking. Relax, meditate, do some morning exercise and stuff like that. Okay? This is what we're steering towards the year. Try not to pull too many. All right, what we got going on here? In the springtime, we have the measuring cup turned upside down. That's my symbol for organization and organizing and measuring out your next move and your next step. Although we want you to not just walk away without logical thought, let loose a little bit. Okay, so that you are have a lot of ambition, bringing forth some Scorpio energy there, but having a lot of ambition going into this spring season. Um, yeah, I have all of your devices turned upside down. Your luck is upside down. Taking a bite, taking a chance, um, getting out the house. I'm saying your home life is going to be shook up a little bit. Matters of the heart, um, don't necessarily have to close them off. You know, the turtle was telling us that we can slow down just a little bit, but all of these are turned upside down and are in reverse. So, the grudges that you may had, you can let go of those. Around summertime, you probably ease up on some of those. You ain't gonna be so scared of life anymore. Um, Normally, this could mean that you're being watched, not watched over. That's the angel, not the apple. But taking chances, taking bite out of life. That's what that basically is saying. You don't have to worry about. Just go with the flow. That's what I'm basically saying this time. You don't have to be so methodic in your choices as far as how you are doing your own growth. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Um, let's see. You're heavy with the home life there. Like I said, it's going to be a little shake up, but it's basically telling you to get out the house. Okay. I mean, there's not going to be too many problems at home, so you can just get out the house. That's what that's basically saying. It's not going to be too many issues that going on. Get out the house. We do have a suitcase here saying indicating that there should be some type of travel. Get out the house in the fall. Travel in November. Make a plan to no travel. No traveling in November. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And again, this organizing here. Why do I have two measuring cups? I have no idea. I swear I went through all these charms and organized what I was going to keep in here. And this weren't it. Yeah. But yeah, we got some good. I still think with all these turned upside down, it's basically saying stop being so predictable. We talked about that in your overall reading. You don't have to be as predictable. You can let loose and let go just a little bit. Okay. Let go of being so in control and just go with the flow when it comes to certain aspects of your life. And it looks like this is their message for the entire year. That. Okay, so that's what I got for you here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. If you made it to the end of the video, please hit number 1 and post it down in the comment section. I want to thank you again. It looks like your year is just going to be full of things that you normally do to change those, to not continuously um, do what you've always done all throughout the year. But make sure you make that plan to go. At least plan for that, to go on that trip during the fall months in November. All right, thank you. One thing I did fail to address for the year of the goat, as these cards show the sheep. Um, One thing I did fail to address is that in the year of the fire horse, that this is considered a time for positive progress, as we noted during your actual reading itself. There's going to be significant personal transition or transformation within you and breakthroughs, and you'll be able to carefully manage your impulsivity. You'll be able to manage your stress and even conflict. There's going to be a deep need for balance and for you to pursue your ambitions and just get out there and take risk over planning more than anything. But we do want to try to plan for that to walk away, and don't make it a long endeavor. This is something that you should be quickly stepping into. So I did want to add that. Thank you so much.